Good morning from day 5 aboard the Disney Wonder, where we are still at sea, our second to last sea day. We have Palo Brunch at noon today. You ready to meet Bruno?
Yeah.
I think they did me wrong in this picture though. I'm the only one that's smiling.
Good morning from day 5 aboard the Disney Wonder, where we are still at sea.
But we saw birds.
Our second to last sea day. The ocean is calmer. It's like glass, and we're going slower. We're taking it all in.
Starting to see some wildlife.
Starting to see some birds. We're getting closer and closer to Hawaii. And today we have all sorts of fun activities planned aboard the ship because Disney does a great job of filling out people's schedule, even for a day at sea.
Lots of days at sea.
Lots of days at sea. We have Palo Brunch at noon today. And we're inviting you guys to join us. So if you're ready,
let's
go. And the seas are very, very calm today.
Look at it.
It's like glass.
We're going slower too, so that might
We are. Pretty amazing. It is a gorgeous day on the pool deck, Jen.
Oh.
It's so nice. Sunshine, shorts, flip-flops. It's a beautiful day. And no one's out because the pool is closed right now. So we're in the lobby and there is a surprise photo op with all the characters.
Oh my gosh.
Jen, have you ever seen this many characters all in one spot?
No.
I know I haven't.
No, this will never happen again. So we gotta take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Can we talk about how cool meeting all those characters in the same spot was?
You'll never get that.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've never seen that on any other ship.
No? And it was something that just popped up. Like we were scrolling through. And then this morning it appeared. Group photo. Never seen a group photo of characters before. Cool. Very neat. Anyway, I think we've got a little break in the schedule until Palo Brunch at noon. It's 10:45 now, so still adjusting to the time change. We had to roll back an hour again. So now we're officially on Hawaii time.
Yeah.
But I think what we're gonna do is just go up to the top deck and just kind of relax a little bit.
Yeah.
We brought some books. It's beautiful out. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to be outside.
Let's go enjoy. Well, you got your sunglasses now. So
I know, I'm ready to go.
Look at this view outside this porthole here in midship lobby. It looks like a painting. It doesn't even look real.
No.
Like the sunlight, it's perfect. Perfect day to sit outside. Okay, so we are done reading up on the top deck. It is time to go to Palo.
Yeah.
For Palo Brunch.
How's your book, Brandon?
It's very good.
Mine's better.
It probably is.
So we had our Palo Brunch today, and we had a lot of great food and a great view of the ocean. It's so much more different than at night between the day because you can actually enjoy the scenery. So starting off, they give you a complimentary drink. We both got mimosas and they were really good and really refreshing and a great way to start the day. We also got little Nutella pastries to start off our meal. And I want 20 more of those. I joked with our server Jack, said I'd like 20 of those to my stateroom, and I didn't get it, but it's fine. But what do you think about the Nutella pastry?
Very good. The pastry itself was a little dry, but it was made up by the Nutella interior, which just consumed your mouth and taste buds.
That's all you need.
It's very good, very tasty, and if you like Nutella, you're gonna love this pastry.
The best. And then Brandon, you started out with your first course, and what did you get?
I ended up getting the heirloom tomato and basil soup served with grape tomatoes and virgin olive oil. And let me tell you what, best tomato soup on the ship, hands down. It has a bit of a peppery kick to it, but man, is it good.
You didn't even let me try that.
No,
That's
I devoured that entire thing. It was fantastic. Highly recommend.
And then I got, for my first course, I got the Eggs Benedict. And it's got sliced smoked salmon, hollandaise sauce, and caviar. And I don't think I've ever had caviar before, but, and they didn't put it on the whole, like, top of the Eggs Benedict, which was fine by me, but it did add a different taste and it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely topped Cabanas on that one. It was actually runny.
Super runny.
Super runny. It was so good.
Very good.
I can taste it right now.
So Palo, Eggs Benedict beat Cabanas.
Yes.
And I ended up getting the margarita flatbread pizza as my second dish. Let me tell you what, very good, much better than Pinocchio's Pizzeria. I don't think there's any competition there.
He joked about that.
The only issue I have with it is that sometimes on margarita pizzas, the sliced tomatoes tend to make the entire pizza as a whole very wet. But this pizza held its own, just had to let it cool a little bit, and it was very good in the end.
It
Highly
was
recommend.
Good. And then for my second course, I got the celery soup. This was definitely out of my comfort zone, but our server, Jack, got me convinced to try it, so I went for it. Celery soup with spiked Italian sausage and focaccia croutons, and I actually liked it. It didn't really taste like celery. I couldn't tell you really what it tasted like, but it had nice flavor to it. It had a little bit of spicy Italian sausage on it, but it didn't make it too spicy. So it was actually pretty good, and if you're feeling adventurous, you should try it out. And what did we both get for our main course?
We both got the chicken parm. I don't think there's anything remotely close that you should try. I mean, I'm sure there is, but you gotta have the chicken parmesan when you go to Palo Brunch, and boy did we get it, and we indulged in it. So it's Parmesan crusted chicken breast topped with a San Marzano tomato basil sauce and mozzarella cheese, creamy arborio rice risotto, cooked on a bed of creamy arborio rice risotto. Let me tell you what, this is by far my favorite Palo entree, hands down.
Oh, for sure.
The balance of saltiness, but also acidic from the sauce.
But not too acidic.
Correct. And it had the flavors of chicken cooked perfectly. Highly recommend. This should always be a part of one of the entrees you get when you go to Palo Brunch.
We're not going to try anything else. So.
Nope.
Yeah.
So for desserts, which surprisingly you get at a Palo Brunch, they've got some really good options. You've got a warm amaretto chocolate fondant for the chocolate lovers out there. You've got a limoncello torte for those who want a little bit of a citrus kick. And then if you just want kind of the basic little bit of chocolate, little bit of fruit, the recommendation is a chocolate raspberry tart, which is what you ended up getting.
Yes, so the chocolate raspberry tart has bitter chocolate creme, raspberry ganache, and vanilla bean gelato. And I could just have the vanilla bean gelato. I would have been happy with it. It's so good, but I'll take the chocolate raspberry tart with it. But it was great. Raspberry and chocolate, you can't go wrong. It was delicious.
And I ended up going all in on the heavy chocolate warm amaretto chocolate fondant dessert. And let me tell you what, it tasted like a lava cake. So if you like a really good brownie-like consistency on a lava cake, that's what this dish is. I didn't taste too much amaretto, but definitely got a heavy dose of chocolate. So chocolate lovers beware, this dessert is on your radar.
It was really good. I had a bite. It was wonderful.
So we just got done with Palo. Fantastic brunch.
Oh, I'm so full.
So good. So now what are we gonna do?
We are going to an Encanto Celebration.
What is the Encanto Celebration? Because I've heard about it. It was on the Magic.
It says you're invited to celebrate the wonder and excitement of Encanto with music, dance, crafts, and more. Join us at an Encanto Celebration. Who knows we'll be there.
Oh, I can tell you one person that's probably... We don't talk about him, though. I can only guess. Anyway, so I thought that was only on the Magic, but apparently it's also in the Wonder as well. So it's down in D Lounge. Let's go.
Let's go.
So an Encanto Celebration is basically a sing-along of 3 of the most popular Encanto songs. They did a good job decorating D Lounge with all sorts of flowers and even a nice little portrait up at the front where the stage, where the family is on the stage. But also it's mostly like arts and crafts, so it's a little bit of everything. Arts and crafts, trivia, and sing-along. And a meet and greet. So we got crafts. We're making maracas.
Yes.
And how's it going?
Well, we got a good view of the stage, so I don't have a table.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to use your knees.
But making a maraca. There is another craft, but I only picked one, so.
What was the other craft?
I couldn't tell. I was like staring at it and I was like, I have no idea. It's something you had to do with your fingers. I don't know.
All right, well, we'll stick with maracas because that's easier.
Yeah.
Jen's got her maraca. She's good to go.
Done.
That actually turned out pretty cute.
Yeah. Something.
The yarn's really what makes it look like a maraca.
Yeah, for
and not two spoons.
Not two spoons.
True, but before we do that, I think it's time for another round of trivia. And Isabella, is it D, Camilo and Dolores? Is it C, Luisa and Dolores? Or D, Luisa and Camilo? Jacob's Marcus. Over here, Bruno. What's it today? Do you mind meeting all our new friends? That would be fantastical.
You ready to meet Bruno?
Yeah. And Mirabel.
Well, of course, but we don't talk about Bruno.
But
he's not actually there.
It's an albino rat.
He's for you to sign.
He is?
Yeah. Anywhere you like.
Anywhere? Should we do an ear?
Oh, there you go.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. No rat.
Is that a rat on top of your...
Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's a rat.
Wow.
Be careful. They're following you.
Like your hair sometimes.
Very, very tight.
He's good with the rats.
Are you doing a telenovela right now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What kind of
You need a director. You need a film.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe you could help with that. You know, he has a lot of special telenovelas that he's working on.
Yeah.
The latest one we're working on right now, it's a love triangle story. Okay? The triangle is made of cheese, and all of the rats love it. It's made of Swiss cheese, so there's a lot of plots in the hole. The plots right now.
It's okay, Theo.
That was no good.
Trust
Dairy
me,
meat.
Theo can go like this all day. Jokes are pretty cheesy.
And have you been able to see the wonderful portrait that we have?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so too.
Wow.
We have Señorita Perfecta, Isabella, and we have Dolores, and Camilo, and Antonio. Have you seen any of the cheese pieces around? There are the little cheese burritos at the bottom. You see the little purple ones?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Camilo could also be shape-shifting over there, too.
Oh, true.
Yeah, like a little chameleon.
I think they did me wrong in this picture, though. I'm the only one not smiling. But don't worry, I can change that for this next picture.
Yeah, there we go.
See you guys later. Bye. Okay.
That was awesome.
The best interaction
That was awesome.
I think we've ever had on a Disney cruise.
But look at these autographs. Mirabel has her butterfly, and Bruno drew a rat.
I love the part when he grabbed it and he said an albino rat.
Albino rat.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That was awesome.
A+.
Good job.
And while everybody's saying hi to Mirabel and Bruno, you got Goofy checking out what DVC offers they have. Surfing, maybe?
Yeah.
He might be surfing. Maybe he wants to go to Alani.
Maybe.
I don't know. He's going away. Okay, we decided to do today's photo challenge.
We weren't going to.
We weren't going to because it was so many. But it looks like this is like pictures. Mosaics. So we're gonna knock it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna win this.
We're gonna win it.
We're gonna win it. So there's the first one. It's Max.
We're at Port Adventures.
Port Adventures, yep. We're at the Port Adventures wall. Very good. All right.
One's down, a
walking
million more to
around.
go.
What is this one? Is that on there?
Right next to Max.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's right there.
Yeah.
Yep. This is called
Lion King.
The Lion King. So just outside Tiana's place, you've got Tiana's Place artwork. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I have to be honest, I don't know if I've seen any of these other ones
This
anywhere.
I don't know. Maybe in the Crown and Fin.
That's what I was thinking, Crown and Fin. That one,
This is the heading one that we found but didn't find
Okay.
yesterday.
We know that's the Walt Disney Theater.
Yeah, we gotta go see it though.
And then I think this one is deck 4 or 5? Animators maybe, yeah. Alright, we got some work to do. And just down the hallway up in this, most of these seem like they're in like stairwells. Here we go. This is plenty of sunshine heading my way. And I believe this is in reference to what used to be in Tiana's place restaurant, the Bird.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it.
What deck are we?
We are deck 3 and 4 aft. Yeah, I think this is a reference to the old restaurant, the Parrot restaurant, the Bird restaurant.
Yeah, I went
that used to be over there.
Yeah, I ate there first time.
Yeah, 11 years ago.
11 years. Couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah. Did you find one, Jen?
Yeah.
What'd you find?
The one I had no idea what it was.
Oh, Fantasia. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
What deck is this?
Deck 4, aft. All right, we're actually making pretty good progress on this one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of paintings.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to try and see, since we're on deck 4, let's head over to the Walt Disney Theater.
And we'll look
and then
along
we'll also
the way.
look at Crown and Finn
Yes.
when we're down there. It looks like we're not even moving too. Just decided to take a peek outside on deck 4. Looks like it's not even moving, but I know we are. We're clearly moving. But it doesn't seem like we're moving very fast. I think we've slowed down. We'll race through the rough waters and got back to the calm, glassy seas. And here's Walt Disney himself for the Walt Disney Theater. Pretty good. Making good progress.
Okay. That's somewhere.
I think it's on deck 5.
Okay, you want to try that?
Yeah, let's check that. All right, so we're on deck 5, heading to midship, and I feel like it's right here. Yep, that's it. That's it.
Looks a little different.
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Actually, hold on.
Huh.
It's this one.
What one?
Right here.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
Deck 5.
That's the winner.
Midships?
This is midship, yep. Deck 5, midship.
Put midships. Like
Midships. And while up here, it's kind of cool looking at some of these pictures. Like, these are the side thrusters on the ship. That's kind of cool. And then Mickey up on the bow. Wow. And a really cool picture of the propellers of the ship. Just look at the sheer scale. Wow. I like this photo too because it also shows like the sculpting of the design of the ship. It's amazing. The amount of planning that goes into shipbuilding. Okay, sorry for the distraction. What's next? Anywhere.
Anywhere.
So here we are at Crown and Finn, and right when you walk up to the top is a little pit bull with a hat. The police hat. All right. Making good progress on our scavenger hunt.
This isn't one of our hallways near us.
Is it?
Isn't it one of those sketches?
I have no idea. Oh, it might be. We're actually making pretty good progress on this.
Is this at Palo?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's Italy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's keep a lookout. So here we are right at the base of the stairs heading into the Bippity Boppity Boutique. And we found another piece of art. I guess it's like a castle?
It's literally a castle.
That makes sense to be next to the boutique. So we only have 6 more left, so we're definitely above half. Over halfway done. All right, I don't even know where to begin.
I think that's by Palo.
Let's go check it out.
Maybe.
Well, Jen, you were right. The stairway to Palo is where that one is located. The one with Italy, yep. Way to go. So now we've only got, what, 4?
1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's animators,
Yeah,
but
I think
it's
you're
not
right.
open.
I think you're right. All right, let's look for astronaut Goofy.
What's that one?
I don't know.
And that one.
I don't know.
And that one.
Well, I'm glad we went one floor down because we found Space Goof.
It's not. It's fit. He's got a.
Oh,
fish.
it's a fishbowl. He got his head stuck in a fishbowl. He looked like an astronaut.
Where are we?
Deck 8 and deck 7 aft. There you go. Good job.
Okay.
4 more to go. We're almost done. This actually isn't as hard.
This one's not so bad.
It's all paintings.
These are going to be hard because we obviously don't know what they are.
Yes. We found another one.
Where are we?
We are deck 2 midship next to the DVC Club, which I didn't even know existed here. I didn't know they had one of those on the ship. So in between deck 1 and deck 2, we found the boat.
It's Peter Pan.
Oh, it's Peter Pan? Mm-hmm. How is that Peter Pan?
It's Captain Hook's ship.
Oh, it's scenic imagery of Peter Pan.
Right.
All right.
One more.
What do we have?
That one.
Oh yeah, this was animators, by the way. That's animators. And then we just have this one left, that's it. And judging by the context clues in the picture, you see that glare? That's a porthole. So it's gotta be somewhere close to midship.
Okay.
So I want you guys to know the amount of context clues we came to find this thing.
Wow.
We used the glare in the photo to match up with one of those portholes, and then the pole that you can see in the glare happens to be that pole right there. And I looked very closely and it looked like a steamboat. So there you go. And you know, we walked by this thinking there wasn't one here.
No.
But there is. It was right in front of us all along. But it was like a small little pamphlet. It wasn't like a big photo, which I think threw us off. But we got it. We have completed the photo challenge.
Let's turn it in.
Time to drop the completed answer sheet. Done. Way to go.
That's hard.
That was hard. So we are now going into the Walt Disney Theater where we're going to see Matt Baker, but there's no cameras allowed.
Not allowed.
This is the juggler. I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, it'll be good.
This guy was funny before.
Yes.
So we just got out of Matt Baker's comedy act. It's a comedy stunt show juggling act.
Oh, hilarious.
The guy is hilarious. The guy is absolutely, I've never laughed so hard on a Disney cruise show ever in my entire time of cruising.
And we got trading cards.
And at the very end, he handed out trading cards.
Yeah.
Which I think is hilarious.
And then here's the back.
So funny.
Nice.
Yes, the one quote at the bottom, which actually this is his business card, which I think is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So you'll see on the front it's Matt Baker, comedy, odd skills and antics. And then on the back, he's got some fun facts about himself, has performed in all 50 states including Florida, gotten a speeding ticket in 12 of the states. A blind man once said he looked like Brad Pitt, and has a podcast, the Odd and Offbeat podcast, which we'll have to check out.
Yeah.
But what I really thought was funny is the quote from Matt's mom, "I am very surprised that you can make money doing this." And apparently there's a spot for an autograph and we didn't get him to autograph it.
Nah,
Darn it.
He was chatting with people.
Too funny. This guy was absolutely funny though. So if he is on your cruise, spend the time to go see the adult act and the family act, because it's worth it. For sure. Absolutely worth it. So now it's almost time for dinner, and we are at Tiana's place.
Again.
But this is not the traditional Tiana's menu, I don't think.
I think we might be getting music again though.
Yeah, I think so. But before dinner, they like to set up portrait backdrops in the lobby for photos, and we saw some of the backdrops earlier. Let's go head downstairs and get some photos real quick before dinner.
And one of them is a magic shot, so.
That's true. I think it's best to get the photos before dinner because you always feel gross after dinner.
Yeah, after dinner you're like, no.
I'm ready to go to bed after that. But we will not be going to bed because tonight,
Stargazing. They
announced they're stargazing on the top deck. Constellations, so we could be like wayfinders like Moana.
I'm so excited.
All right, but that's after dinner. Let's go downstairs, take some pictures, and then go to dinner.
Yeah.
And then stargaze.
Yes.
So before we go down and take photos with the backdrops, take a look at all the first officers, and the captain is actually the tall one right behind the photographer. That's the captain, Thorne. And then everybody else are a bunch of first officers, and Goofy hanging out with everybody on the atrium floor, which I think is pretty awesome. Don't get to see that very often on cruise ships. with all the first officers and the captain. Check it out. Turned out pretty good.
That's a photo for the mantelpiece.
I know, right? That's awesome. Everyone was posed perfectly for it.
It was nice.
And the captain's so tall.
I know, I'm very short.
Very tall. Anyway, all right. I think it's time for dinner now. Since this is the second go-around at Tiana's place, tonight we get the Crawfish Crooners.
I think they were the same band. It's just, it's them tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no Tiana.
We'll see.
Oh, it's a busy night tonight at Tiana's. Very busy night. Oh, you got Mardi Gras beads. They look great.
They're nice and small.
Oh, and I got some as well.
Yeah. And look at these cool glasses.
Very New Orleans.
Yeah, I like those.
Okay, we're in Tiana's place for round 2. And on the menu, got some appetizers, soups and salads. Oh, look at that. Vegetarian options. Okay. And then we got some entrees. The roasted Creole half chickens calling my name. The herbed brioche with roasted onion dip. That sounds good. And then the lighter note offerings. So look how big this brioche roll is.
It's beautiful.
And you got the onion dip to go with it. Wow. That's different. One giant roll as opposed to small ones.
It's a brioche.
Dug in, ripped into it with our own bare hands.
Brioche with an onion dip today.
Can I just say, this is the type of live music I enjoy. Good?
Ooh. Yeah. I think I like the butter better though.
Okay. So the bread is actually pretty good.
It's soft.
It's very soft. It's very soft. And the onion dip is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Very oniony. Very oniony.
Yeah, if you don't like onions.
But I like it.
Oh my god, it's got some big shrimps.
What did you end up getting?
This is the hot pot, and it's got seafood. It's like a seafood broil, if you will.
Okay.
Got a little bit of spice to it.
Yeah?
It's not your typical, like, Disney food.
Oh, really?
You know, they're like, oh, it's very good.
You like it?
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
It's like a softer Cajun taste to it.
Softer Cajun taste. So it's not like super spicy, but it's spicy.
But it's got some spice. But look how big these, I didn't expect them to be that big.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Those are big.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
So you like it. So I actually had the tomato soup earlier today at Palo Brunch. So let's see if Mama Odie makes just as good tomato soup. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Sorry, Mama Odie. This is good, but it's not Palo good. I almost wish it was a little bit more warm. It's kind of lukewarm.
Does it have a Cajun spin to it or no?
A what?
Like a Cajun spin?
No. This is just a tomato soup.
Okay.
Mama Odie went light on us. It's good. Not like Palo though.
No.
So.
Why don't we invite anyone involved or any couples for that matter to join us on the dance floor? Because you sing Ray's classic My Bella Evangeline, there might be a little more love in the house.
There's a lot of love in the air tonight. I can just feel it.
Oh, you just cut right into that.
Falling right off.
I got the sea bass.
Well.
That's really,
Yeah.
it's almost like buttery.
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 Buttery sea bass. Got some rice. It's a sea bass that you're excited about.
Yeah.
So.
And there's shrimp right here.
Oh, and you got shrimp? Man, you got like all the seafood.
Shrimp's where it's at, man.
Shrimp's better than the sea bass?
I just like shrimp.
Oh, okay.
But it's like grilled to perfection.
Good dish all around?
Yes, very good.
Good.
10 out of 10 stars.
10 out of 10. Going for the chicken.
Is that like a cornbread in the corner there?
I think it is, yes. I think it is. All right, so this is definitely not the Parmesan crusted chicken breast.
Yeah.
From Palo, but we'll give it a shot. Chicken's not hot. It's kind of temperate. And it's a little dry. And overall, not my favorite. But then again, I wasn't really excited or really high on tonight's menu to begin with. So I'm probably not gonna finish this. It's decent, it'll get the job done, but it's not, ooh, there's a kick to it.
Spice?
I guess that's why it's called Creole half chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of spice coming up. Or maybe it's fighting back because it doesn't like my review of it. Could be that. But yeah, not my favorite. I would rather have the lemon thyme chicken breast from last night.
Oh, the best.
Mm-hmm. Hey Jen, there's Lewis. You missed him the other night. Oh, he's trying to get all the food. It's Lewis, Jen.
Ah.
How's it going?
Hi.
Look at all this great food.
It's so good.
So we've made it to the dessert menu. And check it out. You got Prince Naveen and Princess Tiana. On to the desserts, though. You got Tiana's buttermilk beignets, chocolate gâteau, which is a 6-layer sponge cake, and then Mama Odie's white chocolate bread pudding, New Orleans Bananas Foster Sundae, and the signature dessert is a Southern-style pecan nut tart, and they even have a lemon raspberry mousse bombay with no sugar added. So Jen, you got the what?
Beignets.
Beignets.
Beignets with dip and sauce.
Yeah, beignets with dip and sauce. Uh-oh.
I wish it was warm.
Oh, is it not warm? Oh, bummer.
It's room temperature.
Room temperature beignets.
Yeah.
Is it a beignet?
It's a beignet.
Beignet? The real question, are these beignets better than the ones we had on the Wish?
I think the Wish was better because they were warm.
Wow. Wow.
Come at me, bro.
Hot take. Except these aren't hot.
No.
It's just a take.
It's just a take.
Alright, we're going into these beignets.
Beignoses.
Alright, let's see. Dip it in the Hershey's chocolate. What? That's what it is.
I know.
I'm calling it as it is. Yours are cold, mine are warm.
Oh.
Here, try it. Mine's warm.
Oh. That is so much better. Wait, try mine.
I don't know if I want to try yours. Yours are like ice cold. Mine got a little bit more time in the microwave.
Much better. Microwave. It did not in the microwave. He's like the ringleader.
Oh, it looks like they're getting ready for the Mardi Gras parade. Those are all the waiters. It's about to become a party in here. Even Lewis is about to lead the parade.
It's time to celebrate.
Jen, you did a great job.
She was like, come
doing the limbo.
So I went with our wait staff, and she hung out with us the whole time.
Yeah,
really
she was
fun.
like, we're gonna go do this together.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we've made our way up to the very top deck to do some stargazing, and the first officer, Texas, is talking about wayfinding and traditional navigation techniques in the past.
In Alexandria in Egypt, and they had another obelisk in Thebes, and they noticed that at the same time that these two obelisks were at the same height and they were in the same elevation above sea level, they did not cast shadows of the same length. So therefore, as far back as 2,000 years ago, using very, very simple logic, they discovered the only way that that was possible was if the Earth was curved. And from that little calculation, from that little observation, Aristophanes was able to figure out that the Earth was roughly 40,000 kilometers in diameter. The actual diameter of the Earth is 40,075 kilometers. That's pretty good. And that's not even with a slide rule. That's not even with a slide rule. Let's talk about where we are. So if everybody looks up above our head, this is the night sky, and then we can see what we call celestial bodies. So celestial bodies being the air, the sun, planets, moon, stars, and so on. Okay. And if we talk about the solar system for just a moment, so if the aliens wanted to send some space mail to Earth, let's talk about the solar system. So what is the solar system? The solar system is our part of the universe, our little part. It's a bit like our street address. So the solar system includes the sun, which is 92 million miles away. That's our closest star. The sun is what provides the Earth with life. Everything on Earth requires the sun. Without the sun, nothing would be able to exist. Then we have Mercury, Venus, the Earth and the Moon, the asteroid belt, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and coming in at the end, 2.69 billion miles away is Neptune. So that's our street in universe language, all right? Galaxy, this is the next bit. So galaxy would be your address on the planet Earth. So our galaxy is called the Milky Way galaxy, and it's 100,000 light years across. So light would have to travel 100,000 years before you get to the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. If you look out in the night sky and you see what looks like a haze, or maybe looks like a light speckling of cloud way off into the distance, that is the Milky Way. That is the Milky Way. So, if the aliens were to send us a letter, it would say, "Dear humans, to the interstellar cloud, local bubble, Orion Cygnus arm, the Milky Way galaxy." Does that kind of make sense? Okay, I downloaded that from the internet. Sounds good to me. Over here, I'm on the wrong side, unfortunately, but we have a thing known as the Big Dipper. You have to go towards the other side of the ship to be able to see it. In Ireland and in the northwestern Europe where I come from, we refer to them as the plough. Some people refer to them as the Big Bear, the Small Bear, or the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. Essentially what it is, it looks like a square object with tails. One is a lot larger than the other. So the Big Dipper is somewhere over in this direction. We just can't see it at the moment. The two big end stars point up in this direction, and then over there would be Polaris, and then the Little Dipper, which is somewhere over in this direction. Again, I can't see it because of the mast. The end stars of the tail are Polaris. Doesn't like it. It's exactly the same with this ship. So this ship has just come out of dry dock. Now, so what that means is we put the ship into a special dock, we close the back of the ship, we close the dock at the back of the ship, we take all of the water out, and then the ship sits on wooden blocks, and then we clean the bottom of the ship. Now, on a metal ship, what they discovered as the centuries went past, back in the old days, ships were made out of wood, and wood doesn't interfere with a compass. However, as they started adding things to ships, they started adding rigging, more rigging, heavier anchors. They started putting steamships into engines. They started to make the plates out of steel. They started to put cannons on board ships. Those pieces of metal began to interfere with the compass. And what ended up happening is the variation of the compass, the difference between where true north and magnetic north was, changed over time, and it became worse and worse and worse. This is known as deviation. So if we look at the ship's compass, which we have just back there, it's that object that I'm shining with my red light. Inside that compass, we have a ball on either side. They're known as the Kelvin's balls. One's painted red, one's painted green. Green being the starboard hand side of the ship, which is the right hand side of the ship. Red. Okay, let's talk about stars. Now, bearing in mind, Texas is a modern navigator, I'm going to try my very, very best. So, the celestial sphere. So if we look at the night sky now, is time travel possible? Actually, it is, technically speaking. If everybody looks up towards the sky now, you are looking at time travel. You are looking back in time, because I said that the sun is 92.2 million miles away. It takes 8 minutes for light to arrive at the planet. So if our sun went out, hopefully that's not going to happen tonight, but if it did go out, we wouldn't know about it for 8 minutes. So depending on how far you are from the planet, or how far we are from other planets, what we're seeing in the night sky right now is the past. Everything up where we don't actually know whether those planets exist, whether those stars exist, or what they look like now at the moment. So to put it into context, if you had aliens looking at us from a planet that was 65 million light years away, they would only be able to see dinosaurs right now. Okay. Excellent, I can see Cassiopeia, so let's have a look up at Cassiopeia for just a second. Here we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They look like a W? Yeah. Everyone see that? Yeah. That is known as the constellation Cassiopeia. Does everyone see we have 3 stars on the line? Yeah. Yep, that is Orion's belt. The only explanation I can give for that, Men in Black, the first movie, and then the cat was called Orion, and then it had a belt. Anyway, it's the most common constellation on the northern part of the sky. We have Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. They point towards the North Pole. Excellent. I can see Ursa Minor now. We have what looks like a square shape there, or a triangular type shape, and then it's got a small tail, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 there, and then 1 there. That is the tail of Ursa Minor, and then it points towards the North Pole, which is down here. So the thing that one there might be Polaris, and then somewhere over in this direction we have a larger one known as Ursa Major.
Alright, after a long night of stargazing, it's time to see our towel animal.
Oh, it's a little puppy.
What is it?
I think it's a puppy. Is it a puppy?
Is that a puppy or a pig?
A pig. It's a pig.
That looks like a pig. We got some chocolates to go with it. So that's going to do it for us tonight here aboard the Disney Wonder for another day at sea.
Yeah.
We've got 4 sea days down and 1 more left. Jen, what'd you think about today? Stargazing was actually really cool.
That was really cool.
Super cool.
He had a high-powered laser, and I saw 2 shooting stars.
Yeah, it was really cool. You could actually see some shooting stars. I didn't capture any of it on video, unfortunately. It was already hard enough to capture low light levels like that on my phone. But yeah, it was really fun.
One was like off to the side, and it was like white and then like green around it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was an alien.
Could be. Could be the UFOs coming to see us. No, super fun evening. Tiana's place was actually pretty fun. It's not my favorite menu. I still think Animator's Palette last night was still the best dinner that we've had.
Yeah, besides Palo.
Besides Palo. Overall, it was a fun day. And then you had Matt Baker. Wonderful guy.
Hilarious.
Super funny. It was just a fun day all around.
Yes.
It really was. Tomorrow is our final sea day.
Woo, land!
Final sea day. 5 straight sea days, and now we're coming to land. Hawaii's fast approaching, and it's about to kick into another gear because we've got some fun activities planned on the state of Hawaii. So if you're into that sort of stuff, you're going to want to stick around.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet and you want to join the trek, just like this, Jen, tell them what to do.
Make sure to tap that subscribe button and tap that notification bell to become a super Stargazing subscriber.
There you go. And until next time, see you real soon. Good morning aboard the Disney Wonder for our final day at sea on our approach to Hawaii. There's a lot of Hawaiian things going on around the ship. You've got characters that are dressed up in their Hawaiian gear.
What a nice stroll. It's beautiful.